Hi. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to episode 152 of Happily Healed with Tenille. And if you do not know me, my name is Tenille. I do many things off and on. I help women diagnosed with lupus go from confused and discouraged to healed, hopeful, and in control of the medical narrative. I'm still working on that statement. We're going to keep with it for a little bit. I'm still doctoring it up. But if you do see me, you should be seeing me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Tickety Tockety. Hey, Tickety Tockety. This part 1 is going to be on Tickety Tockety. Part 2 will be on all the other platforms and not Tickety Tockety. So if you see me, Tickety Tockety, pretty please make sure you join everywhere else for the later episode. So this part 2, is going to be with an amazing guest. She's in California, and historically, my California guests are at a different time because just different time zones in general are at a different time because 3-hour time difference, and people have other things like work and whatnot. So, with our time together, our part 1. We're going to talk about a few little things, but I'm going to prep you. I'm going to warm you up for our upcoming guest. Now, I would love some comments so I know that you guys are seeing me. Let me know. Can you see me? Here we go. Thank you so much. Great, beautiful, blessed morning from Strong Island, Grand Rising. Yes, thank you so much. I'm so glad that you guys see me from the Facebook. I appreciate you. So I took notes. If you guys saw my social media at all, it was a little scant. It was a little less than I would normally post because I was in Savannah, Georgia on a job site, and I was doing a pretty physically demanding job, if I do say so myself. And thank you so much. I'm about to go work out after this. So I was doing that job and thinking the whole time, like, I'm so blessed I can do this. So blessed that body is allowing me to do this because I have on multiple occasions wanted to do physically demanding things, and my body was like, hell no. No, not my body, but lupus in my body, right? So it was such an interesting thing to be looking around and realizing these people do this for a living all the time, and their bodies, for the most part, as far as I know, because I don't know, you never know, honestly, what people are going through. Their bodies work perfectly fine, and they have regular aches and pains, and they come and then they go, and they forget all about it. Hi, Shooting Spide. Hello, YouTube. And for me, chronic pain is a thing that I've dealt with for forever. 20 years. And it's so much so that I don't necessarily recognize regular pains anymore because they're just part of my background noise of my life. But being able to lift things and be on my feet for 11 hours and do like a very physically demanding task was so, like, it was like a sneaky little secret to me. I was like, they don't even know. Like, lupus is attacking me right now. And they have no idea. Like, it was just, thank you so much. It was such a, I just was tickled, like very proud of myself and excited. And like everyone who I met, or a lot of people that I met on that job site were like, wow, like, you're so happy. Like, you are so, like, excited to be here. And they were not happy to be there. They were actually pretty annoyed. Like, it was a conference that I was working on, and there's a lot of things that went wrong, and things were late, and things didn't go like, how they were supposed to or whatever, and people were pissed. And I was just like, you know what? It's a blessing to be here. It's a blessing to be here because there are years of my life that I could not get out of bed. There are years of my life that I couldn't walk for 10 minutes, much less be on my feet for 11 hours. So I don't know if that's helping anybody out there, but if you ever feel like, I don't want to be here, I don't want to do this sucks, blah, 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 blah. Remember that there's somebody out there who is praying to get up to be able to do something you're doing, praying to be able to participate the way you're participating. And don't take it for granted that you get to stand up and walk around and do things and be places and make money any way you feel like it every day. And it's not a, something you have to do. It's something you get to do. So I'm just talking about that. I wanted to explain where I was. People were asking questions. I was like, I'm busy working 11-hour days. Yeah, thank you so much for Grace on popping on for a couple minutes to say hi and give you the rundown of what's going on. And hopefully I'll see you back here later. It's going to be 3:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I wrote down the other time zones in my description. Hey, Dawn, I've been meaning to call you. I haven't talked to you in forever. I hope you're doing amazing. People retire and forget about people, but it's all right. I hope you are doing amazing there in Florida. So let me see what else I have written down. Super Bowl Sunday, was that amazing? I don't football really. Like, even when my dad was alive, like Super Bowl was a event that we built around food and parties, and it was the function. It wasn't like the game. If it wasn't the Jets, it's never the Jets. If it wasn't the Jets, Daddy didn't care, so that meant we didn't care. Like, Daddy's a sports guy, right? Like, he'll attend sports functions. But if it wasn't the Jets, he didn't care. He just was there for the snacks. And we had obscene amounts of snacks and food and all the things. So, you live in the UK? Okay, football is different for you. Daddy was born in the UK, but grew up in the UK in high school. So, yeah, football for you is soccer, and that is also something he loved. Dad did rugby. You watched that, but still, it's not. I was there for the snacks and the Bad Bunny concert. It was a Bad Bunny concert that just had a game interrupting and commercials. So commercials, snacks, and function. But I was out in Savannah still working and stuff. So by the time I got home, I was too tired to care, and I watched the replay back, on the YouTubes. So, but if y'all enjoyed, please let me know. I would love to see some comments about that to go back and read. And the things that are going to be comments that are saved on Facebook. I'll check the TikTok ones and the Instagram ones before I go off, but they do delete. But I would love to know what you guys are doing for Super Bowl Sunday. What else? Yes. We did a road trip to Savannah, so my energy was cool. It was nice to have majority of the foods I would normally eat. I am a vegan. Nobody else. I stayed in an Airbnb with people, and nobody else in the Airbnb was vegan. So, it was fine. I cannot overstate. As hard of work it was just so fine. It was so chill. I was not broken down. My body did not hurt. Hey, Britt, my friend drove 3 hours to come visit me with her babies, and it was magic to my life. I love those crazy little babies. I was so excited to see my friend. I've known her since middle school, and I'm 110 years old. So it's a serious situation. When we get to link up, it's always a celebration. But yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit about, working over this week and how amazing it was to be able to do it. And that's going to segue into what my guest talks about, right? She's also a loopy, super sweet girl. We were on the Chronically Planned collective together, which was, we would go and get some, pay a price to have a membership to get some lessons from both of us. So she's in the lupus space also. She has a podcast also. I was on her podcast not last week, but the week before. I'll link that to here so y'all can listen to that if you want to. Listen, her perspective is so different than mine and the same. It's something about chronic illness and lupus that bonds us and brings us together in a way, no matter how she's She went straight carnivore to heal her lupus, and I went vegan to heal my lupus. And both of us had amazing success. Both of us are very intuitive, very, you know, introspective on like how can we be proactive in our health. So it's chronic health, ongoing health, ongoing investigation of like what makes you feel good, what keeps you going, like cause and effect instead of like give me the pills, so I'm really excited. She's going to talk about circadian rhythm. And I'm notorious, like I have been in my life, notoriously bad at sleep. I averaged in high school 3 hours a night. And now as an old person, 6 hours is like, that's what I'm getting. So I would love to get some tips and tricks on how to get myself into a flow state where sleep comes naturally. I don't have to force myself to really meet up with my goals. So this year, 2026, is on my mission to sleep enough that I can accomplish the things that I know I'm meant to do. So if you are tired all the time, I think like the doctors say, if you're getting under 6 hours of sleep, that you shouldn't be operating a vehicle. And I can't tell you how many times I've done that. Don't arrest me. I'm very sorry. I didn't mean to. I didn't know that until just now. So I would love to really figure this out. This year, I want to get a handle on my sleep hygiene. It is hygiene. It's something that's keeping you healthy. It's something that's making sure that your body functions properly. If I already have all these other things stacked together, I don't need to have poor eating habits, poor sleep, dehydration on top of it. Like lupus already lupusing. It's already out lupusing. We don't need to stack the deck against us. So when you come back today at 3:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to see Holly and I have a conversation about circadian rhythm and health, chronic health, not chronic illness, it's going to be a great time. So I just came on because I know people do their lunch break with me. I always say, come have lunch with me. Come like take your break and we'll hang out. And I don't want you to go without if I can help it, right? I just need you to come back at 3:15 p.m. I'm going to spam all of the socials, stories. I'm going to maybe make a post, something. But we need to see you here live at 3:15. She's never been on my show. She's never done a live podcast. We need to show up and show all the way out for her, okay? All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. And I will see y'all at 3:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay? All right. Love y'all. Stay happily healed. Have a great day. Hope to see you back 3:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, guys. Bye.